What if I told you there's a single habit silently draining your energy, crushing your confidence, and locking you into a life you can't seem to break free from? You know the feeling, worn out, unmotivated, stuck in a repetitive cycle. But what if the real secret to unshakable self-control and authentic masculinity has been hiding in plain sight all along? Stick with me, because once you hear this, you'll never see this habit the same way again. We're diving into a topic most avoid, even though everyone faces it. Some claim it's harmless, normal, even healthy. But have you ever really questioned that? What if I told you this so-called harmless habit is doing far more harm than you realize? The ancient Stoics, some of the greatest minds in history, understood something modern society ignores: the power of discipline, the price of chasing pleasure, and the key to mastering yourself. Today, I'm going to reveal their timeless wisdom so you can break free, reclaim your power, and transform your life. The problem, why this habit is destroying you, let's be real, you've felt it. That wave of guilt, the slump in motivation, the empty feeling inside after giving in to this habit. But why? Science explains it. Every time you indulge, your brain floods with dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel pleasure. Sounds great, right? Wrong. Because the more you chase these easy hits, the more your brain rewires itself to crave instant pleasure. And like any addiction, the side effects creep in. You start feeling drained, weak, unmotivated. Your desire to pursue meaningful goals fades because your brain already feels rewarded, even though you haven't accomplished anything real. The Stoics understood this long before modern science. They warned against overindulgence and the trap of being ruled by base desires. But what exactly did they teach, and how can you apply it today to break free? The Stoic wisdom, escaping the trap of pleasure. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." And that's exactly what's happening when you let pleasure dominate you. Every time you give in, you reinforce the belief that you need this, when in reality it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, emphasized mastering your desires rather than being ruled by them. He knew that a man without self-control could never be truly free. The more you chase shallow pleasure, the more you become its prisoner. The more you seek instant gratification, the further you drift from real fulfillment. Here's the truth: every great man in history, warriors, emperors, visionaries, shared one common trait. They mastered their desires. They didn't let their urges dictate their actions. And because of that, they achieved greatness, while the rest remained shackled to their impulses. The solution: how to break free and reclaim your power. So, how do you escape this trap? How do you take back control from a habit that's been holding you down? The answer lies in 3 key Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, and transmutation. Keycap 1. Self-discipline. The foundation of freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." That's where it begins. The moment you decide to stop being enslaved by your desires is the moment you start reclaiming your strength. But self-discipline isn't about punishing yourself or denial. It's about choosing what truly matters over what's easy. Each time you resist the urge, you train your mind, build resilience, and gradually weaken the hold your impulses have over you. Keycap 2. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believe that a life without purpose is a wasted life. That's why so many men struggle with this habit. They lack something meaningful to focus their energy on. Think about it. If your mind is absorbed in building a business, honing a skill, or striving for greatness, do you really have the time or mental space for pointless indulgence? The key is to replace the empty habit with pursuits that give you genuine fulfillment. Keycap 3. Transmutation. Redirect your energy. Ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers knew a secret that many men today overlook. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces within you. When wasted, it drains your potential. But when redirected and channeled into productive outlets, it becomes a source of unstoppable drive. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds in history, remained celibate his entire life because he understood this principle. He knew that by transforming his energy, he could achieve heights others couldn't. This is exactly what the Stoics taught. Instead of squandering your energy on fleeting pleasures, use it to power your ambition, creativity, and discipline. The climax. What happens when you quit? Imagine waking up every morning with unshakable confidence. No guilt, no weakness, just pure, unstoppable energy. Picture yourself feeling more motivated, laser-focused, and fully in control of your life. That's what happens when you break free. Your testosterone levels rise, your mental clarity sharpens, your hunger for achievement surges, and most importantly, you regain command over your own mind. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom. It's not just about giving up a habit, it's about stepping into the man you were always meant to be. The final challenge: will you rise? So now, here's the question. Will you stay stuck in the same empty cycle, or will you take control? Will you keep letting this hollow habit steal your potential, or will you rise above it? The choice is entirely yours. But remember this: no great man in history was ruled by his desires. The ones who shaped the world were the ones who mastered themselves first. If you're ready to break free, reclaim your power, and start living like a true Stoic, make sure to subscribe to Rase Up for more powerful content like this. Your journey to self-mastery begins now.